All right, it's Friday, the 13th, December 2024. It's a lucky day, apparently, right? Last week I missed my update here. Just a wild ride. So I had a lot of a lot of stuff going on between work and outside. So we delivered our course material. I had some stuff at work coming up, so there was just like no room to breathe. So when that happens, something gives, and weekly update was one of them. So with that said, my if I start with the work stuff, obviously I'm not going into detail, but there's just a lot that'll be kind of going on for the next couple of months actually. So be keeping busy with that. It might mean some more office time, just in case that's more convenient for getting stuff acted on, but we'll have to see. I'm also, for what it's worth, after last week, now this week I got sick. I don't know why, but I'm looking at my eyes right now. Which one is it? This one actually. Oh, this one's more red, but this one is actually like almost itchy. So that's really weird that this one just looks like crap, and this one is the one that's like this one. I mean, is the one that's like kind of bothering me a little bit. I don't know what's going on. But it's kind of felt like this week I've had like a mild chest infection. So as I'm talking, I've noticed this the whole week where I'll be talking and then all of a sudden I'm like, like I gotta clear my throat, and it's a pain in the butt. And now my voice sounds like it's pretty stressed after a week of that. So I'm like pretty good during the day. Like right now I feel great. I feel amazing right now. But then I like lay down at night and try to sleep and stuff, and I'm like I like it's bad. I also get like this weird anxiety at night if I can't breathe clearly. This started happening over the past couple of years, but if I can't breathe very clearly when I go to sleep, I get like really bad anxiety. Like I have to like do like breathing exercises, and I've noticed what really helps is like we have three dogs, we have two cats, and they're all fluffy and stuff. So I find that I have to go like find one of the dogs and like hang out with them and just like have something like physical so I can like be petting the dog, and like that's how bad the anxiety is. And it's very bizarre because I know I'm not like dying or something from it, but it just triggers like extreme anxiety. So I'm very curious why that started happening because it's pretty disruptive. It means that if I get sick and have any congestion, like I struggle because I can't sleep. So maybe I feel good right now, and then I'm gonna crash later or something just because um, I don't know, like just haven't slept well or something. But we'll see. See, there's a cough from talking too much. Okay, so yeah, work stuff's gonna be hectic over the next few months, but that's okay. Just part of the job. So we got that going on. Let's see, Brandgo stuff going really well. We're working on what we're calling. I don't know if we have a good name for it. We're actually trying to name it, but it's basically like a prioritized cross-platform social feed. So you can look in one spot and start responding to all the comments. We're going to make it so that you can actually find posts to engage with, but cross platform, right? So that way, when you're like, for someone like me who doesn't just post on LinkedIn, but Blue Sky, Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, blah, blah, like everywhere, how can we put content in front of you for you to engage with? Because if you are on these platforms, if you're not familiar with this kind of stuff, you need to be engaging with people that are engaging with your stuff and other creators. It's it feels kind of silly, but if you're not spending time engaging, your content will not get impressions. Just how it works. Proof of this is I engage the least on Facebook. I post all of the exact same content from LinkedIn to Facebook, all the exact same stuff for 2 years. I have 21,000 followers on LinkedIn and I have like 600 on Facebook. It's because Facebook I don't engage at all. So it makes a huge difference. So we're working on that. We have Blue Sky working. We have Twitter working. I'm going to do Threads next. We just have to get a permission set up and should be able to do that. LinkedIn's going to be a pain in the butt because their API doesn't support it for normal accounts, only for business accounts. So we're going to have to figure something out. But that's a huge problem. Like that opportunity is immense, and to not have API support for that, it means that either we have to like we're going to have to find ways around it, but that doesn't feel good, and the reality is there's other people that are finding ways around it. So it's like if LinkedIn doesn't want us to do that, then we shouldn't. But if other people are doing it and they're not getting in trouble for it, are we just missing out? Like it's kind of a weird spot. So we'll have to do some research and see what's possible. But right now it's looking very challenging. So anyway, the feed is going to be pretty awesome. Pretty excited for that. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a message for something. So course launch for Dome Train. So that's on soft skills. That's another message that's on my phone right now about like what the promotions and stuff look like for that. Um, but there's been a ton of Dome Train course launches right now. So there's like Nick Chaps is very aware of like course fatigue, but like as the authors, it's in our interest to be putting out courses. So like there's got to be a balance between how they get delivered and marketed and stuff like that. So very very happy with that course. It's one of my favorite topics. So that's cool. Dev leader stuff this week has been just incredibly slow. I've released one video, but I haven't filmed any. So this is a podcast from 2 weeks ago that got released this week, but I haven't made any videos. And it's primarily just because I was beat up last week, and then this week I'm sick, so it's really difficult. I'm gonna have to try and film stuff this weekend. But I mean, this is just kind of how things go. I can't, I can't be down on myself for it, but that's how it is. And I think the final thing, I'll keep this one pretty short. The final thing um, that I want to bring up is like I have this other YouTube channel called Commute, and like a month ago it was like 60 subscribers, and it's like over 700 now. It has better watch time per month than my primary channel. So it has less than 10% of the subscribers and has better watch time per month. It's time wise free for me because I do it while I'm commuting. It's also time wise free for me because I'm not making thumbnails and I'm not editing them. It's cost wise free for me because I'm not paying someone else to make thumbnails or edit. So it is a significantly more effective way for me to make content. I wanted to bring this up because that's cool, right? But it's also really crappy because there's been so much time and effort and money put into the primary dev leader YouTube channel, and it kind of feels like not quite for nothing, but it feels bad. It feels bad because of how much time, effort, and money was put into that, and I'm kind of demonstrating that I can just do literally nothing that's recommended. So YouTube stuff is always like you need the crazy titles, you need the thumbnails, you need the hook in the first whatever. I'm doing literally none of that. I'm doing what appears to be like the least amount of work possible from a production standpoint, and it's completely destroying my primary channel in terms of metrics. So that's the part that feels bad. It's like, could I have just done things differently on the main one and it would have done better as well? I don't know. So I'm going to keep up with both. I think, I like the fact that one's polished, one is more stream of consciousness, but it's an interesting spot. Like it's challenging. So I'll just keep doing both and keep making more content, and we'll see how it goes. But I think that's it for today. Sorry for no update last week, but we'll wrap it up there. I'll see you next time. Take care.